Christmas is right around the corner, and on Saturday, December 14th, the new docudrama about the birth of Jesus will have a special release in movie theaters across the country and around the globe. On Reach the World Day, Why the Nativity hits theaters with the transformative and miraculous story of the birth of our Lord. And you can see it for free. Joining me to tell us about this special film is the founder of Turning Point Ministries and executive producer of Why the Nativity, Dr. David Jeremiah. Dr. Jeremiah, thank you for being here. Tell us a little bit about this film and what inspired you to make it at this point in time, at this turning point, if you will.
Well, I was asked to write a book about some of the questions people have about the Nativity, given a very short time leash to do it, and I pulled all the sermons I'd preached on Christmas for 40 years and realized that I had this treasure trove of information. And the book came out from Tyndale House, 25 questions that you always wanted to ask about Christmas, and that was the basis for the film.
Dr. Jeremiah, the movie's been available to stream for a bit. Why is a theatrical release important to you?
Because it is a film that is worthy of such a release. The drama and the production is world class. I can say that even though it's something we had something to do with. We literally built Bethlehem on a field about 14 miles away from our ministry headquarters. We recreated the city of Bethlehem, and when you watch this film, you actually feel like you're in Jerusalem, in Bethlehem, in Nazareth, and watching it happen.
And Doctor, why did you want to give tickets away for free? People can come and see the film on the 14th of December at no charge.
Well, first of all, this film is released internationally, and in many places, if they had to pay for it, they couldn't come. And making this available at our cost, not their cost, is our way of saying, you know, Merry Christmas, and this is a present that is worthy, and I think it's wonderfully received.
I want to give folks a little taste of what they'll be seeing. Here's a look at Why the Nativity from Dr. David Jeremiah and Turning Point Ministries. Watch.
Just when people needed hope, God would send a baby, a king, to offer a foretaste of a better future. But why? Why was a virgin chosen to be the mother of Jesus? Why would an earthly man be chosen to raise a baby sent from heaven? Why choose the lowliest of men to be the first to see the newborn king? Why did kings come from the east to worship the King of the Jews? Why Bethlehem? And perhaps the most important question, why should we care? And what should the baby in Bethlehem mean to me?
I'm David Jeremiah. Won't you journey back with me to a faraway place and to a time that might otherwise be forgotten?
This Christmas, travel back in time as we answer the mystery, the meaning, and the question, why the Nativity?
Dr. Jeremiah, what is so special and moving about the story of the Nativity in particular? I mean, Easter is, of course, the high holy day on the Christian calendar, but why do you think Christmas and the Nativity continues to fascinate even non-believers?
We know the story of Christmas is really the story of the beginning of redemption, because Christ, among all men, came to this earth for one purpose, and that is in order that he might die. and he went to the cross, and of course he bore the penalty for our sin and was resurrected on the third day. But Christmas is the celebration of God becoming a man, and it is an amazing celebration, very wonderfully portrayed in this movie.
Dr. Jeremiah, your Reach the World Day is, in addition to hitting 20 major U.S. cities, Why the Nativity will also play on 6 continents in 30 different countries in 11 languages. What is your ultimate goal here with this film? What are you hoping people will take from it?
We want to create a film that will have a long shelf life and will be in languages of the world, so that there's no place in the whole world where you can view movies that you can't view Why the Nativity. We're actually adding 5 more languages this coming year. So next year we'll have 16 languages. And we're in 60 major cities across the world with this presentation.
And what are you hearing from viewers so far? I know people have seen it. I went to a screening at the Bible Museum in D.C. Give me a sense of what people are saying in reaction, and talk to me about the communal experience of coming together in a theater as opposed to watching it at home.
Well, first of all, the things that we hear about it, I think more than anything else, is how impressed everybody is with the quality of it. Unfortunately, Christendom doesn't have a great reputation for producing high-quality movies until recently, especially. Yeah. But this is really amazing. The sets, the costumes, everything that's in this movie is number one, and people come away just overwhelmed with the story. I've watched this movie many times, but there are parts of the movie I can't get through without tears, because it just brings you to the emotion of the story, and particularly the time between the announcement and the birth and all the anguish that both Mary and Joseph went through as they tried to process this story. It's captured so wonderfully in this movie, and it's a part of the story that is often not told.
Well, David, we will leave it there. Why the Nativity, the new docudrama by Dr. David Jeremiah and Turning Point Productions, is in theater for a special free engagement on Saturday, December 14th. For tickets and showtimes, you can go to reachtheworldday.org. Thank you so much, Dr. Jeremiah. And Merry Christmas.
Thank you for having me. Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you.